What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about how I view life after death, or even if there is life after death. Um, Honestly, I feel like death is a very exciting and amazing thing to like. I gotta be careful what I say. Not say look forward to. I'm not talking about like, oh, like committing like the S word or like people like death should be do it. No, I'm talking about like if you die naturally, then I feel like, and obviously not the pain of feeling death or anything. Like no one wants to feel pain when they're dying and shit like that. Fuck that. But I'm talking about like life after death. Like I feel like that's very exciting, at least for me, because like um me, I hate this reality because it's like don't I am thankful, but it's just like this reality is too painful. There's so much bullshit you got to deal with, because like most things people do, they don't actually enjoy doing those things. They're just forced to do those things because they have to do it out of survival, i.e. work a 9 to 5 job. Because if they don't work a 9 to 5 job, then they're not gonna have money to support their families, to put food on the table, to feed their families, to feed themselves, to have a roof over their head, and to have clothes, food, water, shelter, the basic human needs. But in this society, we're charged and we're forced to overwork just to get those things. So, and all that, but since you're subjected to a human body, the fact that it's so easy for the human body to experience so much pain, so much trauma, so much blockages, so much like just your nervous system's all fucked up. Even like everything, it seems like everything you consume is bad for you. Like all the foods you eat is bad for you. The liquids we drink because of tap water, or all the shit they put in the water, all the shit they put in the foods, the chemicals, the chemtrails, everything is so damaging to the human body apparently. So it's like not only that, but then like a lot of people experience heartbreak when it comes to relationships, when it comes to connections. So the human experience is so painful. Who the hell wants to experience all that shit? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not so like I'm not sure how life is in afterlife, if there is reincarnation. I hope reincarnation isn't a real thing. I feel like I do believe in reincarnation, but I hope reincarnation, it should be something that's actually like optional. If reincarnation is forced, then that's a fucking problem, and that's disturbing. And I hope, and I don't like that. So I hope reincarnation is optional. Where like if you were to die, then I feel like you have the choice to like live any type of reality, any type of realm you choose to be in, or if you're like a spirit, or like I don't, or any type of body or human. I don't know what type. I'm not sure how it goes, but if you're in the afterlife, like you can, I feel like it's very blissful. It's very abundant. You could do whatever you want without like you having to feel pain. There's no suffering. There's no karmic cycles. There's no bullshit. Like you have to experience this human experience or being a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like life after death is very exciting for me. I'm not looking forward to actually to feel the pain of dying. Who the fuck wants to experience that? This is why this human experience kind of sucks, because you're always feeling pain. You even naturally die. That's painful as fuck. Because when the older you get, you can't walk, you can't move around, you always need assistance 24/7. You're pretty much vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you die, or in your process of dying, you feel so much pain and you're helpless. You could be subjected to abusers or people who just don't take care of you, and now you're fucked pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Can't defend yourself. So that's why like life after death to me is very exciting, very pleasing. So um anyways, um but yeah, it's just this human experience is painful, dude. Like there's just so much shit you gotta go through. And it's the money system too, because I hate the money system because it keeps you restricted. It's stupid because like the money system, if we're gonna live in a money system, at least make it be balanced. At least make it be even. Why is it that certain jobs get paid more than the other? Don't get me wrong. If you have more responsibilities, if that job is more at risk, yeah, they do deserve more benefits and deserve to get paid more. But I'm talking about there's other jobs where like people don't do much, and there's other. I mean, every job, every career, in my opinion, is tough in its own way. So why is it that some jobs get paid less compared to the other? It makes no sense, unless it's something like a huge difference. Let's say if you're like a babysitter, I'm not, because that the parents decide to pay. Let's say if you're like a mechanic versus versus, what example can I think of? Honestly, every job deserves to get paid like a certain amounts, to be honest. it's just dumb. This is weird how like basically the money system we're in, it keeps people stuck and restricted pretty much. That's what I'm trying to get at. Maybe some jobs should be paid more than others, more benefits, okay, but overall as a collective, a lot of people we're not getting paid enough. We're not getting paid enough. The fact that we have to work 5 times a week just to maintain a house, food, water, shelter, and a car, most people can't afford that working at an average 9 to 5 full time. So it's like, that's the problem I'm trying to get at. It makes no fucking sense. It's fucking stupid. And it's just been going on since fucking like for a long ass time. So as human beings, we're born into this situation growing up, and now we got to deal with this shit. It's fucked up, man. Like, how you supposed to like travel around the world? How you supposed to live life? How you supposed to like even date your fucking partner and like spend time with your loved ones and to explore life, because our birthright is to explore life? We can't even do those things because money restricts us, because we're forced to work at these jobs that take up most of our time and energy. And not only that, but they pay us minimum amounts of shit to where we can't even afford our own house. We can't afford travel, like our own fucking vehicle. We can't afford proper basic human needs like food, water, shelter. I consider a car as a basic human need as well, because we need to travel. How are you supposed to get from point A to point B and meet people and explore? You know what I'm saying? It's there, is made, is there for a reason. So why do we have to overwork for it? You know, it's weird, man. This shit is weird. Why can't school, like, if I'm sure we have advanced technology, advanced AI, so why can't they replace like most jobs we work at and collapse the money system so where now people don't have to work so long and so much just to have food, water, and shelter? Instead, create a system to where like everyone is able to like have their basic needs met. Like, people aren't getting charged for a house, people aren't getting charged for car gas, clothing allowance, vehicle maintenance, food, water, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but they should stick with like, if someone needs a car, then yeah, make them go through like a license, make them have to take driving tests, make them go through that. I'm talking about like if they pass those things and they're qualified and it's showing that they're a safe driver based on the tests they pass and shit like that, written and physical driven shit, then they have like the government or the system pay for their monthly car gas and monthly or weekly car maintenance to where they don't have to work a job just to do that. Why can't everybody have that? We do have enough money in this world for people to be sustained like that all over the world. We do. But because think about it, who the fuck created money? So the same people who created money, can't they create money for everyone? But I get it, it gets complicated because this is where you get your like economics and this other bullshit like that. But it's just like, why does it have to be so complicated? Why does it have to be such an inconvenience? Possibly because there's real corruption and there's people who are in power who are corrupt, which is a fact, yes. There's why there's wars and battles going on. There's why there's poverty. There's why there's the middle class, upper class, lower class, and wars and battles and all this bullshit going on. It's fucking stupid. It's just like, shout out to Chauncey Wan. That's like he said, no wonder why there's people who commit crime, people who like, people who commit crimes. Most people actually, not some, but most people who commit crimes, they don't want to do it. Who the fuck wants to commit a crime and risk their life? No one wants to do that, but they have to do it because of the system they're living in, because of lack of resources or the lack of support the system is giving people. That's the problem. Shout out to Chauncey Wan, like you mentioned. So this is fucking weird. So it's like, the order I'm getting is like, and I'm not trying to sound new age or like just a smart ass or anything, but it's fucking true though. Like, if you actually really think about it, it's fucking stupid. Like, why do we gotta do all this shit? It's fucking retarded. People say hard work does not equal success. Working smarter does not equal success. If effort matters, the same person who works on their body, who works out a lot, they're not gonna get paid a damn thing. The only time you get rewarded financially within paper is when you work when you work for the system in a building or some type of construction or just anything that they're hiring. You could be the top person, or like you can be an athlete, but you don't get paid shit unless you're a professional athlete. But you know, it's just so effort doesn't mean shit in this rowdy. Effort doesn't mean shit. It doesn't. The same way a person makes a lot of money in a certain career field, the same person who works just as hard, if not harder than that person who works at that career field, they don't get paid a damn thing, depending on where they work at. So you see how this society, this world creates programs and shit? I think Chauncey mentioned this too. So it was like, he's fucking stupid. Everything is dumb. Like we're really living in a retarded ass reality. Like, and this has been going on for a long ass time. Like, So this shit needs solutions. This shit needs answers. Because how the fuck are we even in this mess? It's technically it's not even our fault. We're just subjected to this bullshit. According to spirituality, supposedly like when it comes to spirits, there's certain types of like demonic entities who have certain free will to like kind of like manipulate people into becoming narcissistic, or people becoming very like cruel towards other people because they feed off a human being suffering apparently. So maybe the devil or demonic entities have a certain role to play over it due to free will. Maybe the rules and regulations of God, the universe, allowing evil ass people to rule over this reality based on the rules and regulation of this 3D earthly realm. Who knows, man? So like, what's going on? So I feel like there's a spiritual aspect to it, and there's also like a societal aspect to it. Everything is spiritual. Everything happens for a reason. We're not, I don't know, this is weird. This is complicated because this has been ongoing for a long ass time. Like I said, since we were born, since we were kids, we had no choice over this shit. We're just subjected into this bullshit. You know, so, and it's not even our fault. We're just doing the best we can to live and survive because our parents want us to do that, our families, a lot of programming and societal programming as well. Because if shit was different, let's say shit was even more programmed and more corrupted, then we'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably do the same thing. You watch this, you all will probably do the same shit. The same shit. That's why other different countries, they have a certain structure, they have a certain societal rules and regulations and programming to where people have to act or do certain things at a certain way compared to different countries. But each country is different. You know what I'm saying? Some have more freedom, some don't. So we're all just byproducts of our environment, pretty much. You know, so it's weird. Like, it's fucking dumb. And then you got time speeding up. You got the days going by a lot faster. Since time is speeding up and days going by a lot faster, it's like people are always at a constant state of rush. Especially people who work 5 times a week. Especially people with families and they got shit to do. It's gonna be hard for them to spend time with them because like the time is speeding up and days going by a lot faster. People become more stressed. I'm surprised the system hasn't collapsed yet because of time speeding up. Time has been speeding up since 2018. It's been ongoing. The days are going by a lot faster. This shit's crazy, you know? So what's going on? But it kind of sucks though, because it sucks how this reality, this realm, it does limit you in a way. Because it's like, yes, it is good for us to strive to be financially free so we not have to deal with the bullshit of this reality. So we don't have to be forced to be around people we don't want to be in. We ain't got to force to work at these jobs we don't want to be in. We don't have to be forced to live in certain environments that we're forced to be in. We all strive to do that, but it's fucking hard. It's not necessarily hard. It's more so he's got to deal with. It's just there's too much bullshit. There's too much obstacles you got to put up with. It's not even guaranteed either. I'm not saying being because it's just dumb. Like it's just retarded. Because in order for you to get resources to even create that situation, depending on your situation, you need to make income. And the fact that we have to work at these jobs or just do so much just to make minimum amounts of income, it just seems like this reality, this society, it wastes your life in a way. It does, because we're too busy trying to make money. We're too busy trying to get caught up. We're too busy trying to survive. That's not life. Life should be exploring, learning, evolving, and advancing and growing, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But in this society, it doesn't make you do that. Yes, there's different ways you can do it, but depending on how you maneuver, like doing things you like and navigating to your advantage through this system. But I'm talking about like overall, where like you can't really do much things as you want to, as fast as you want, because of the money system, because it keeps you restricted in a way, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at. You can't buy the type of house you want. You can't have the type of car. You can't like go to certain places or travel around. You can't really like get out of certain situations because of money restrictions. Even people are set, they want to change shit up, but they can't do that because of money, pretty much. So money is the biggest problem. Oh no, it's not money, it's the people ruling over this world. That's the fucking problem. And apparently ain't shit gonna change. I mean, it's not even our fault. It's just we're just subjected to this bullshit. So that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of happy for the afterlife. I'm not suicidal or anything. I regret saying that. I hope YouTube doesn't delete my channel. But I'm not like that or anything. It's just that like I just don't mind. I don't mind going to the afterlife, you know, because I don't got to deal with this. I don't want to reincarnate. I don't want to go do all this bullshit again. Shit, anything. If I was ever financially set in a way to where I'm able to have kids, I probably want to have kids in this lifetime, because I don't want my kids to be subjected to this ghetto ass world. You know what I'm saying? There's some of the bullshit that goes along with it. fuck that. This shit's evil. This world is evil, bro. People may say I'm overreacting or like, nah, fuck that. Like, there's just too much going on in this world. I don't want my kids to go through what I have to go through and what other people have to go through. Fuck all that. And that's why I don't want to have kids in this lifetime. Because this fucking system's fucking dumbass world, pretty much. It's just retarded. It is retarded, you know? Because everything, like, this system, it keeps you at a state of worry. This shit, it traumatizes people. This is why people, you know what I'm saying? So people got to commit crimes. People got to, like, just find different ways to make money because, you know, it's just retarded, dude. We spent our whole lives trying to survive and get by. Most of our problems will be solved if we had enough money, pretty much. A lot of people are in debt. A lot of people are worrying about when they're going to pay rent. You just shit like that, dude. People can't go to certain places or do certain things or make certain moves because of money. It's dumb as fuck, dude. It's fucking stupid. You know, like, so, like, and all of that, but then, like, it's painful, too, because, unfortunately, it's based on the society, it allows people to be very traumatized, very, like, toxic in a way, so that manifests within, like, relationships, within broken families, like, generational trauma and generational curses. Most people are in trauma bonds. Most people have a lot of healing work to do. Most people are mentally not right because of the society, because of the system, because it creates people to be put into that situation in the first place. If the society wasn't the way it is, people wouldn't be the way they are. You know what I'm saying? So they just wouldn't, because they wouldn't have to put up with certain bullshit. They wouldn't have to deal with certain bullshit that's damaging their fucking minds and shit like that. If we weren't living in a society that restricts you, they would have gone out of that situation and they wouldn't be as mentally fucked up because of this fucked up reality, because of this fucked up society. You know, I'm not going to go into detail, but it's not that hard to see that. You know, this is weird. This is dumb. Like, I don't get it. Like, why is this, you know? And I'm not trying to sound like a downer, or I'm not trying to sound like pessimistic, or I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but it's just like, it's been real though. Like, it's stupid. Like, you know, like, why is life like this? It's fucking retarded, dude. Like, why? It irritates me. You know what I'm saying? But always gotta look in the good in the situation. There are pros and cons to everything. So there are pros and cons to this world we live in. But it's just like, why is it like that? It's just dumb. It doesn't have to be like that. But it's fucking stupid. So that's one of the reasons why, like, I would not reincarnate back here. There's so much bullshit that goes along with it. And within these relationships, it's so easy for you to have a lot of trauma. Then these kids have to overcome and break generational curses and generational trauma based on their families and ancestral upbringing and the bullshit they got to go through that traumatize them. And now they got to heal from that shit. A lot of people are subjected to broken families because these broken families, they're so traumatized and they can't get by life because of lack of resources, because of the society, because of this world they live in, pretty much. It traumatizes people. It's like people commit crimes, just like what Chauncey once said. Shout out to him. And it makes people become very distressed and stressed out. Now you got time speeding up and days going by a lot faster. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? But fortunately, we do have social media. We do have the internet. So the internet has the power to spread awareness, spread information, but at the same time, there's also bad shit within the internet. It's like the social media age. So there's pros and cons to social media and the internet, because you're using a good way to spread information or in a bad way. I'm talking about as a collective, pretty much. Just as much as resources and advantage you could have with the internet, with access to the social media and information and through your smartphone, there's also a disadvantage when it comes to other distractions within social media and through the internet. It's a double-edged sword. It depends how you use it, pretty much. But if most people were to use it in a way to where they're spreading information, they're helping each other out, and they're dishing out other information to help each other out, then that's going to create a domino effect of people becoming more aware, and they're going to be more subjected to go against the system that's not righteous, pretty much, you know, or at least make certain changes that needs to be addressed, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else I gotta say, man? What else I gotta say? Yeah, time is speeding up. The days going by so fucking fast. We're forced to do things we don't want to do because of money. And people may say, oh, it's part of growing up. It's part of being an adult. Which is true to a certain extent. It is true to do your responsibilities. But at the same time, it's like, it's never ending though, because of the money system. It keeps you running at a fucking hamster wheel, you know? The fact that we got to save up, the fact that we got to worry when's our next paycheck is retarded. The same, we're not getting compromised by how much effort we put in within the days we work, the hours we put in. We're not getting compromised by the system at all. We're not. We're getting paid scraps. No one is rich. No one is financially free. No. Minimum wage is shit. Like the whole job, the whole societal market is absolute shit. It really is. Like, and then in these other world countries was wars and battles going on. People were in poverty, so it's fucked up over there. It's weird. You know, it's like who's responsible for all this? You know, is God gonna step up? Is the universe gonna step up? Are they gonna help out, or are they just watching? Or is this how the rules and regulations of how this reality, how this human experience is, to where there's so much bullshit that has to happen? That's why a lot of people go through karmic cycles. A lot of people experience so much drama and bullshit and pain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, apparently within the spiritual community, they say that Earth is like a school for souls and spirits to evolve and grow. So it kind of makes, if that's the case, then it makes sense on why, like, there's so much bullshit that you have to deal with when it comes to like relationships, when it comes to family, when it comes to money, when it comes to job situations, when it comes to like everyday life. There's always a fucking problem. And it makes sense that you got like fucking evil ass people who rule over this world, and they've been doing this shit for thousands of years since human fucking history. So it makes sense all this is happening if school is apparently a fucking school for your spirit and soul to evolve and grow and evolve. And apparently, I'm not saying it's true, but within the spiritual community, they'll say some shit like, in order for your soul and spirit to grow, they have to go through a lot of pain and trauma. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not, but it's just dumb. It's a lot of dumb shit like that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm excited for the afterlife, because I ain't got to deal with this shit. Not saying I'm giving up anything, but I'm just saying like it's true though. Like, who the fuck wants to experience all this shit again? And yes, there are fun times, there are fun moments and shit like that. But like, let's be realistic. Do you actually want to experience? Always had to be at a constant state of worry when your next paycheck is gonna come in, when you're gonna get your meal, when you're gonna have a roof over your head, like how you're gonna even travel around the world, how you're gonna get out of your situation. Who the fuck wants to constantly worry about these things? I don't fucking know, especially if you have a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that. Fuck all that, man. And if the world wasn't as corrupted, a lot of people will have more kids, a lot of people will have more families, a lot of people will have more, like, a lot of people become more independent, a lot of people will be more happy, physically, mentally, spiritually, etc. That's a fact. Because they actually have the free will and the freedom to actually do the shit they want to do. I'm not talking about in a society to where everything is free and there's no security, there's no government, there's no law and order. No, because then it's going to be like the fucking purge. There's going to be a lot of like, it's going to be barbaric. I'm saying like, there's different ways to fix society and to go about it without having to enslave people like this, like what we're experiencing right now. There's different ways to navigate through this shit by using AI, advanced technology, erasing the money system, or if you're going to keep it, make it in a way where like it sets everyone in this whole fucking planet up in a way so where they're able to do their own thing without them having to waste their energy, drain energy, or be a slave for this system. You know what I'm saying? While creating law and order through AI or tech or people who actually do want to do it, and have them be part of a law and order, the police, the military, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways to go about this. I'm not sure if we have more advanced technology when it comes to AI and advanced tech to make the society better. I'm not sure if we do, but if we don't, then the reality of this society we live in, this world, I mean, this 3D human experience in this timeline we're in is extremely low, because how the fuck we don't have advanced technology? How come God or the universe, they can't create something that's going to help humans, like create a fucking advanced technology to where instead of harming the Earth's atmosphere, use a replacement for the earth for these vehicles, oils and fuel, or like create more advanced vehicles through AI and tech, create AI and tech so it's going to replace most of these workers from these jobs so people don't have to work no more, create AI and technology to where, and have them as like the police, have them as a form of societal protection in a way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man, this is weird. Like, life is weird. I'm sure there's technology like that, but I won't be surprised people who rule over this world. I won't be surprised if they hide this shit from the collective. There's just so many conspiracy theories. There's so much theories about it, so much. But who the fuck knows what's going on? Who the fuck knows? there's so much information out there. There's so much conspiracies. There's so much. I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure this shit out. But without a doubt, we can all agree that there's a lot of bullshit that's going on, and a lot of things need to be changed. And it's bullshit how we were subjected into this situation due to like us having no choice because of the situation we're in, pretty much. I mean, we do have a choice, but it's just like no changes being made. Like, what the fuck can we do about it? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is weird. But that's all I gotta say. Hope this video helps. Comment if you have any suggestions or what you think about this video. But that's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.